All right, it is officially day number 7. We are here at church getting ready to do a Bible study, but I wanted to hit you with day number 7 so you can think about it, pray about it, meditate on it, and hopefully share more gospel and more verses with people that you're around. So here we go, day number 7, hitting the ground running. So in Proverbs 16:3, it says, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." I had to look up established. I'm like, you know what? I need a really good biblical definition of established. And catch this. Okay, so it says, to be made firm, secure, fixed, and in God's power and for His purposes. Wouldn't that be awesome? Knowing that the things that you're doing are going to be established in the Lord. Now, this doesn't say that the things that you're doing, your plans, will always be successful. But the difference is, if you're fixed and established in God and you're seeking every day to say, Lord, I want to do your will and I want to do your kingdom come, not my stuff, God's going to make sure that the plans that you're doing, even if He has to adjust you a bit, will start to be His plans, and you'll start to see things and you'll start to get breakthrough. All right, number 2, here we go. Psalms 23, 1 through 3. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Psalms 23, obviously a huge chapter for Christianity. And one of the things that when you sit there and you think about, okay, Lord, give me a whole chapter. Give me a whole chapter on something that's super encouraging. Psalms 23 is probably one of those things. But what does it speak to? It speaks about being at a position of rest. It also speaks about being in a position of submitting to the shepherd. So it continues in verse 2, it says, He makes me lie down in green pastures. Now there have been whole sermons about this whole chapter, and it's one of those things that God actually sometimes has to make us slow down a bit. Does God have to make you slow down? With all the technology we have, you would think it's been giving us more time, but in fact, people in like the 1800s and early 1900s, they had more time than we do, because all the things that are supposed to make our life better and give it more, I guess, freedom and give us more access to time and to do things, actually take all of our time, and we don't have any time to do anything else. All right, the next verse, we're almost done. Colossians 3, 23 through 24. Now, if you are a Colossians fan, whoop, whoop, I'm going to give you a big high five. I love Colossians. I love the book of Colossians. By far one of my favorite books. All right, Colossians 3, 23 through 24. It says, whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord, not unto men, or not for men. And that is a huge thing for us. We have to realize nowadays that anything we do is for God, not for us. So if a disappointment comes, or if a frustration, or if something doesn't go our way, we're like, Lord, I'm doing this for you, so I need your help here. And it really takes a lot of the burden. It's that whole, almost in that reference with my burden and my yoke. Remember what Jesus said? Light and easy. All right, so the next verse it says, or in verse 24, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. What's our inheritance? Think about it. You are serving the Lord Jesus Christ. All right, thank you. Be blessed. We'll catch you next time.